I don't know what I'll title this video, but it'll have something to do with people's financial sense and literacy. I was ingrained as a young lad to not just through experiences in my life, but also learning from others that it really helps having good people in your life. And he doesn't watch these videos, but I have a friend who put me onto some great financial advice at 20 that I've been following for about 8 years now to build up like decent amount of investments and things to have. And it's always funny to me when after explaining this to people, they'll actually recommend dumb financial things that could set your life back and your goals. So, um, I was having a conversation with, maybe I'll share a story on this in another YouTube video, but met this girl on Facebook dating, God, maybe like a year or two ago, maybe more. And like on and off we'll chat. I don't know why I still talk to her. Honestly, like I guess I just don't have it in me because at the end of the day, I like attention, validation from people when it comes to, I guess, like romance and stuff. But anywho, she inspired this video because of a conversation we had that I thought was like, what the hell? I can't believe you just suggested that to me. So, talking about like, I think I've shared my situation here on the channel before of like my living situation. A little redundant there. Alas, I live with my parents and been in the meantime not just wasting my time here having no direction or whatever. So, been maxing out my Roth since I've been 20. Roth contribution, IRA, for those that don't know. And if you don't know it, I highly suggest actually opening one and starting to contribute to that because it will build up some wealth for you when you retire and just a good building block for investing and so forth. Anywho, besides that, also doing contributions with my job, 401k, and then also having a brokerage account that I put the money I've been saving up at home that I haven't been going to rent. So, and trying to keep expenses low. So like my on-hand cash is only like maybe $300-400 every 2 weeks. That is fun money. And even then I try to be frugal with it. So not just walling around here and taking advantage of my living situation. Because one, that would lead to guilt. And two, that just wouldn't sit well with me since I'm in a very lucky position to have parents that are that supportive of me and having a good relationship with them and so forth. But back to the story at hand, right? Trying to set the stage here. So, talking with this girl, and she's like, do you have a dream car? And I'm like, yeah. I think this has been influenced from my friend that I would like a Porsche would be pretty cool. I used to think like a Lamborghini or Ferrari when I was like a teenager, and I'm like, one, they're way too expensive. Two, the upkeep sucks, and maybe if a Porsche does too, like I don't know. The concept of me having a nice car, I wouldn't want to buy one unless one, I could pay it fully in cash, and two, it's only like a sixth of my net worth that I'm spending on it. If I have to contribute more, go to payment plans and stuff, like, nah, not worth it. It's a depreciating asset, for one. So cool, I buy it for my dream car. Let's say it's like $120,000. Cool, I could barely sell it back for, in a year, maybe like 90,000 or 100,000. And that's if they don't get any dings and scratches on it. So I've been driving the car I have, like a Jetta SE 2015, for all of my life, fully paid off, owned, and I'm proud of that car and want to use it until the day I can't use it no more. Because what's the point of getting some sort of other vehicle to go from point A to point B? I don't care to look cool. I do not care of these other things. Maybe when I was a teenager in college, but even then I was like, anytime with money, I just was always very conscientious of spending it and using it in certain things for, like I've even built on top of the things I just asked, um, like shared, like an emergency fund on top of that, a good chunk of money there as well, just in case for, financial things, medical, whatever. Like it's nice to build up these things to have more peace of mind in your day when it comes to finances and so forth. So we're talking about this car, this dream car. She didn't share me hers, funny enough, how I'm thinking about it. But I shared my car, and she's like, why don't you just get one now? You live with your parents. And I'm like, okay. I tell her what I just shared here of like, okay, one, depreciated, all that, wasted money. I wouldn't even consider buying one unless it's a sixth of my net worth, or even like 20%, less than that, whatever. Like something along those lines where even paying it out full outright, I'm fine, kind of thing. So she's like, well, that's kind of silly. Just get it now. And I'm like, no, I just told you why. She's like, well, you live with your parents and you're saving money. I'm like, what delusional world do you live in where these cars, like a dream car that I want, I just told you, I do not have 100,000 plus in an account somewhere that I could just access instantly to buy a car. One, I built something similar to that in like 8 years, or not even close to that, honestly. Now I'm thinking about it. And you want me, or you're saying it's silly that I don't want to consider that. I'm like, where do you get your financial sense at all? And it's no surprise that this girl has struggled with money and finances. I honestly pity her. I think that's why we still talk, because it's just part of me is like, well, it's been a year or two, like whatever. And you can also argue like lack of options and stuff of like my older self. And yeah, I honestly think of cutting it off for some time. And yeah, it's just like, what? Where is people's financial sense? Is it because it's boring? I think because you're just not taught it in school and you have to self-teach it. And and it's boring or something, but I find like money and building wealth, and like if I ever want to have a family, I would like the option to have that, and finance is not holding me back, kind of thing. Or the things in the life that I want to do are not held back because of money. Maybe they're held back because of fear or stuff that's like a little more psychological, or maybe health, that I try to maintain health, because health is wealth. And I've talked about that a couple of times on the channel about certain things that you can do and so forth. But yeah, it's just quite funny to think about, like, yeah, let me put myself in financial ruin for a car that, one, if I wanted to push through for it, I'm doing payments for it, getting interest, losing money, hard-earned money that I work at my job. I'm just burning it away for a car that's depreciating, mind you, not retaining its value at all. You can't really, it's a depreciating asset. Like, those suck to have. It's not like a house or something else that, can accrue in value and so forth. Like, a car could be such a bad investment. Like, you don't need much in a car. Gets you, for me, I only need to get to work and the gym and like, plans or whatever. Like, it's not that important to have a super nice car, especially when it can just, financially not a smart thing. And, maybe she had money before and like had people to help her buy things, and her sense of money is poor. But I learned through past experiences and stuff in my life, and seeing through family and so forth, that, yeah, money is important for sure for leading to a life of at least stability. It's not the be all end all of everything, but whoever said it's not important, I think is like your base. Like, let's say you're having like oodles of money and you're like just rich beyond belief and greedy, then yeah, I think there's an argument for that, but you still need a baseline of having some sort of income in your life to where, you can live and support your needs and wants and care, and building up for goals in your life that may involve financial stuff. Think like building on investments and so forth that I think I'm going to try to dedicate more time for as well, and just see where I could go with that. Because I'm only 28, and it'd be nice, at least in my 30s, to start making a little more bigger financial decisions, like, I don't know, renting, having. I don't think I'm saving up for a down payment on a house, honestly. It's just too far in the future for me, and I'm just focusing on like stock market stuff, like Roth, all that. And then I have like even a high risk investment that's not even like a huge chunk of my portfolio to crypto stuff, because that could be a type of investment too. And even though I view it as kind of gambling, there is some research with at least those companies and technical analysis and all that crap that I don't really know that, but much better than just gambling your money away on slots and sports betting. Ugh. Talked about that ad nauseum in the past. So yeah, anything you want to take away from this video? Do not be that girl, and try to make more financially conscious decisions in your life, because maybe not only future you will thank you for that, but maybe someone close in your life as well, like a lover or your family, when they're in dire straits and you were smart with your money and you can give back. Because I think the act of giving than taking is, I don't even think that's a hot take, is way more rewarding in the long run in one's life. And being wise with your money and so forth can lead to being a better provider and rock for people that respect and love you in your life, right? That aren't, taking advantage of your generosity or for nefarious things. So, food for thought there, right? Made it to this point of the video. Been looking at analytics lately, and the average watch time, I think for videos is like a couple minutes. So anyone who does make it to this point, you're a real one for listening up to this point. There's a couple that have told me that have watched videos that are in my life, and I'm entirely grateful for that, more than words can express. So shout out to you. I think that's pretty much it for me on this one. So I've said all I wanted to. Hope you have a great rest of your day, evening, night, morning, wherever you're watching this, at work, on a run. I think it's always fascinating when people choose to what time they want to listen to a video and stuff. I always find that very interesting. Anywho, see you around.